So, professors, we have this question from the books of Mr. Eric Xiao, and we have set up, as we are being required to do the trading and profit and loss account. So, shall we begin? And as we all know, we begin with our sales figure. Okay, so we go to the question, the trial balance, as we have already gone through. We pick our sales figure, which happens to be 18,050. Well, we also have return inwards. So let's put our sales figure here and put less the return inwards. The return inwards, please. I think you'll be mentioning the figures for me. So when I call you, you pick out the figure for me. Prof, I say, what is our return inwards figure?
Please, 500.
Thank you very much, 500. So when we less that, Prof, actually, if your calculator is ready, when you less your return inwards 500 from 18,050, what are you getting as your net sales? Prof, actually, is your calculator going to assist us, or I may have to?
Sorry, 17,550.
Okay, 17,550. So awesome. Just these 3 steps, and you have 3 ticks. Okay, then we now go to find the cost of sales. The cost of sales, which begins with the opening stock. So the opening stock, as you see here, is 2,800. You add your purchases, but again, the purchases comes with some adjustments. Add carriage inwards, less return outwards. So we'll pick the purchase figure, which is 8,000. We add the carriage inwards, and then we less return outwards. The carriage is 350 and return outwards is 300, as you see there. So this adjustment will get us to the net purchases, which will now be moved under the opening stock to be added to arrive at the cost of goods available for sale. Which I believe should be 10,850. So you see that when you really know the format is very simple. You just pick the figures, you add, you subtract, and you carry on just getting your marks easily. After getting the cost of goods available, we less closing stock. So let's check for closing stock. And we are told stock at 31st March is 3,800. So that would bring us to the cost of goods sold. Please be very careful. Some students will write less closing stock, but they end up adding. Be very careful with your adding and subtraction, okay? When you get to your cost of goods sold, this question has a direct trading expense, and that is the wages. So we add the wages, right? So add wages. The wages figure is 2,500. So when you add the wages, you now arrive at your cost of sales, which is shifted under the net sales at the third column, right? Okay, giving us 9,950. If we do the mathematics, professors, are we getting a gross profit or gross loss? Prof, actually, your net sales is 17,550. Your cost of sales is 9,550. Would that be a profit or a loss?
Please, I think it's to be a profit.
Okay, it's a profit of this minus that, a profit of 8,000. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we now have our gross profit. So ordinarily that would have ended the trading account, but since we are continuing with the profit and loss account, you just move on. When you have your gross profit, you add other income, right? So dear professors, I think this session is almost up. Let's continue in the other session and finish the profit and loss account and the balance sheet in that session, so that possibly the last session we can begin the adjustments. Okay, so see you in the next session shortly.